Hey Gloria, making this video for you. So here we are on my iPad. It's the same setup on your iPhone as well. So here we have, so here we have, give me a second. So here we have one of the pictures that you sent me in the photo gallery. So the first thing I'm going to do is click here and then click on Save to Files. Okay, just save it. So mushroom coffee, okay. So make sure that this is saved to files before you open up the Teleplay app. So here we are in the main interface. When you open up the app for the first time, you're going to see something like this. Just make sure to click on the PicPulse button. You can say not for now. And now when you're here, all you have to do is make sure that the PicPulse button is on. And in the email field, enter the email address used to purchase PicPulse because that unlocks all the paid content. So within the gear icon, all you have to do is make sure number one, PicPulse button is on, which it is right here because it's green. And in the email field, enter the email address used to purchase PicPulse. So there are two ways to use PicPulse. You can add foreground effects to existing photos or videos. For example, here's a random picture, and then we can add a dinosaur to it. You can also simply search for dinosaur, but because I already know where it is, I'll just find it pretty quickly. Okay, so as you can see, you can add a foreground effect, multiple foreground effects to any existing photo or video. And by the way, this is a version from my developer, so this weird stuff isn't gonna be here when you actually use it. This is a bug which will be fixed in the release coming tomorrow. So anyways, I know how you want to use it, I believe. So first let's click on your foreground. This button right here, if you want to upload PNGs, JPEGs, etc., and use it as a foreground, you do this button. If you have a image whose background you want to remove and want to use that as a foreground, click on this, and that's what we're gonna do. Now we're gonna click on that, which is the photo that you sent me. Okay, save in the app. Okay, so now we have a foreground effect. Obviously, to make it look perfect, you'd have to like make the background more plain so that it doesn't think that this is part of the foreground. Okay, but that's enough to get us started. So once again, if you want to upload your own foreground, just click on your foreground. If it's a PNG, JPEG, just click on this. If you want to remove a background, click on this. And this weird little guy, if you type in something like mushrooms falling, it'll generate a custom animated AI generated GIF animation for you within about 2 minutes, as long as you're using the app. Okay. So now all that's left to do is select the background. So there are and then add a foreground effect. So there are 2 ways, or actually 3 ways to add a background. So for example, click on nature backgrounds, click on maybe something like nature-y. I'm not waiting for the thumbnails to load. I just want to show you real quick. So you'll notice that each background category has videos under video preview and photos under photo preview. Okay, that can kind of work, but let's do something better. So I think a category which I think you'll really like, if you go to AI generated backgrounds, click on photo preview, and here you'll find a lot of different different backgrounds which you can use. Okay. Keep on, just ignore this stuff that's in front. This is the developer version, which isn't live yet. Okay. Maybe fancy tray. A third way to get backgrounds, if you go to your background, click on from AI. So now let's do up close surface, like wooden table with mushrooms. Oh. How about up close surface wooden table with mushrooms in background? Oh, okay, perfect. So I'm not sure the type of mushrooms that are actually in this coffee, but I'm just guessing. Okay, now what we can do is hold on this and we can add a shadow to it so that it's more realistic. Just hold on the effect and add the shadow. Okay. Beautiful. And now what we can do is we can add a foreground effect. So if you go to food and drinks, you can search for mushrooms in here, but I kind of like just randomly viewing what we have. I find that randomness kind of leads to really cool scenes. In other words, planned scenes sometimes, like I find that when I plan for something, like when I do not plan for a scene, it creates a better overall vibe than if I planned for it ahead of time. So let's get some mushrooms in here. Or how about, I'm not sure exactly how it looks like inside, but what if we simply do coffee beans falling foreground? Obviously, I doubt this is the type of coffee that's in here. I'm just using this as an example. And then let's say you want to make a video. All you have to do is hold the red button for 2 seconds and then it'll make a video. But let's maybe find a better effect. Okay, mushrooms falling close up. Okay, and now another cool, so let's say you like this, okay, now we can add something else. So what if you click on this, choose a color, maybe choose the duration. Now we can click on draw. What if we do something like, okay, now notice we have two effects, the line and the mushrooms. Now what if we put the line below the mushrooms? We can do that using the layer palette tool. And if you click on this right here, what you can do is you can download an animated cinematic text style. And once it's downloaded, you can type whatever you want and the text will appear automatically. For these last 4 styles, only capitals are allowed. So if you type in lowercase, it's not going to appear in these last 4 styles. But if you type in capital, it'll appear just fine. So Gloria, please let me know if this video helps. Oh yeah, by the way, if you want to add music, just click here. You can use this play button to preview music. For example, let's see like this. Okay, let's see like that. Double tap, sorry. Okay, double tap. Then here, make sure that only the effect sound is on. And now let's say I want to make a recording, hold for 2 seconds. And that's it. I'm just going to make a very quick video because I don't want the processing time to be part of this tutorial I'm making. Okay, let's see what we got. So as you can see, very quick video. So that's it for now. I'm here if you have any questions.